Patrick is an autistic child is he's ready to play resentments, not guitars. That's how I interpret it. I'm locked in.
Nobody is you.
Cut off this guy's mic, put down my guitar. Party's over, Captain. Please. There's no more music until you get to fuck. We actually don't need you. Go. Put my guitar down on the stage and think about what's happening. Unplug.
You better think about this one, man, because this is forever.
So there you have it, the Brian Jonestown Massacre band. A couple of the bandmates were having a little squabble there, guys, over I really don't know what entailed as far or prior to this, but according to this article, so this was a little tour they were having in Australia, but I was trying to watch some of this band's recent or earlier videos, and I couldn't find really much music. I think they're like a classic rock style band. Not my cup of tea, but anyways, this guy, Brian, do we call him Brian? I don't know what the front man's name is. I think it's Brian. We'll probably find out here in a little bit as we read this article. But this isn't the first time that he's actually had altercations and fights with his band members and audience. So maybe Brian or the front guy, let's just call him the front person, maybe has an issue with the anger or something. And on this video, we could definitely tell that he was drunk, wasted, inebriated, if you will. So on stage, chaos seemingly ignited 6 songs into the band set by frontman Anton Newcomb. Okay, so his name is Anton Newcomb, 56, who abruptly kicked out the guitarist Ryan, demanding his microphone to be cut off and for him to get off the stage. So it seems like these guys maybe already had some beef before, but like I said, I've seen some older videos, and the frontman Anton had some altercations with, I believe a drummer at one time and other musicians. So according to his claims by Newcomb, the frontman of this band, he opened up the show telling the crowd that he had been held up at knife point earlier that day, and sharing the ordeal left him tired and emotional. I expected most of the voice that I wanted to give you, he allegedly told fans. Unfortunately, on this day, all I can give you is everything I have. However, the fans tells a whole different story. Anton sang terribly for 20 minutes and spent most of the rest of the 2 hours yelling at us. One fan told the news. He called us cancerous reptiles, another word I can't say, and all manner of explicitives. He said we were cancer. He didn't want to be here. He talked down to his band all night, repeatedly told us how lucky we were that he was there. So that tells you not only was Anton just drunk and maybe drugged out, how can you give your all and be professional when you're inebriated, when you can't even have control of your mind or your motor skills? Definitely don't do drugs, kids and adults. So obviously, Mr. Anton definitely has maybe an anger issue and maybe other underlying issues, and that is why he is the way he was towards his bandmates and the audience. A lot of times, whenever you do bring alcohol into your system, if you do have issues, it just makes your issues 10x, 50x, maybe even 100x, and that is bad. You can't control your body, and it's hard to control your mind. So I definitely do pray for Mr. Anton that definitely sobers up his life. And like I said, I don't know what his life or even his spiritual life is, but I pray that he definitely can get well. Not only for himself, of course, that's the main thing, but also for the people that are around him. I'm sure a lot of people love Anton and care for him and want to see Mr. Anton well and thriving. And that's the thing, is whenever you have drugs holding at you, drugs, alcohol can be a stronghold, and it's hard to be free when you have that. And I always mention this: where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, right? Jesus came to give you life and life in abundance, not the drugs, not the sex, not the alcohol. All that is just temporary happiness. But if you want everlasting joy, everlasting life, Jesus is the way, guys. I'm telling you. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Check it out for yourself. But I believe that deep inside this man, there is a loving heart, a loving person. And, you know, Jesus is the only way that could change and make your hardened heart and make it real. Make your heart love. Make your heart soft. But I thought this was an interesting video. Me being a musician, I do understand how there could be a lot of tension between bandmates, especially when you're touring for days and days and days and on end. It's hard. You're away from your family. You're away from home. It gets tough. It's like a brotherly fight, if you will. You know, you get in a fight, but then you love each other at the end. You forgive each other. But when it's ongoing like this, and then you add drugs and alcohol, it just makes it a whole lot worse. But like I said, guys, what do you think about this band? I've never heard of this band. Have you heard of this band? Are you a fan of this band? Thank you guys for watching. Also, check out my merch that I have down below. If you want to support this channel, you could do it that way, or you could just support just by subscribing and liking this video. We'll see you on the next video. Peace out.